My name is Ronaldo Rivas. I'm here at South Division High School. I'm with the Violence Free Zone, and I wasn't necessarily, my background wasn't necessarily into the gangs, into the drugs, into all the violence, but I have brothers and family members that have been through that. I've been blessed enough to have mentors and people that were there for me, and people that were there for me to help me out in academics, whether it was sports, the whole nine. I was afraid of my neighborhood. I truly was. I did not like going home. I did not like, I was even uncomfortable to sleep in my own bed because a lot of the guns, a lot of the arguments, a lot of the drunks, the whole nine. And that's, in a way, that helped me out because that really made me want to stay at school. That really made me want to get involved a lot at schools and after school programs, because I said, you know what, I'm not going to my community. If I can hold out as long as I can before I have to go home, I'm going to try to do that. And I see that today. I see a lot of kids going through things. I see a lot of people dealing with things. And that's where we kind of stand at. You heard what some of our violent-free workers, staff said, about us reaching out, us helping kids out in academics. And the key thing is that how can we, help you improve in areas just overall. It may be academics. It may be, self-esteem. It may be something at home. We're connecting with parents. We're talking to these parents and saying that, come on, we need you. We try to be that component that can that everybody get. We try to be the doorknob. Everybody can get a turn. So we all may be able to help each other out. This is something that has worked. This is something that is working. And we still have people that are scratching their heads. We have so many people in the media and society that are giving up on you guys. And we're trying to be that tree. We're trying to be that root for you guys to stand up for you and to help a lot of the youth realize that we are here for you. We're pushing for you to be successful, because if you're successful, we're successful. If you get things done in your life and you're empowered and you can reach another, our job is done. We did what we came to do. Because I'm dead serious. If I'm old in a wheelchair, I don't want no dummy pushing me down. No, I don't want no dummy taking care of me. Because pretty soon you guys are going to be taking care of us. You guys are going to be controlling the society. You guys are going to be running things. And I want you guys to be empowered. We want you guys to have more than what we have. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have been through things in our life, in our youth, that, that was stressful, that was draining. Yeah, I know how it feels to have no lights. I know how it feels to light candles. I know how it feels to wear the same pants, and you got to keep the plans key. I know how it feels to wear shoes with no sole. So if I'm able to empower people, yeah, you need your education so that you can get a better job, so you don't have to deal with homelessness, so that you can get the clothes that you want, so you can get the house that you want, so you can get those cars on rims, and you can be legit. And so that's what we're doing. We're empowering you guys, and I've enjoyed myself so far. I've been actually doing this over 14 years. I ain't gonna say my age, but I've actually been doing this over 14 years. I've been doing this since I was a youth, because somebody took me up under their wing and taught me how to do this. Matter of fact, they didn't taught me. They kind of threw me in a pot and said, okay, we want you to learn. We want you to get your hands in it, and you're going to learn this way. And I'm just so thankful for that. And like I said, the program is not just great. It's not just good. It's life-changing. We are changing people's lives all through MPS, all through the school system. And pretty soon, it is nationwide. We're going to be going nationwide. We're going to be going all over. People are going to be saying violence-free all over. And that's what we're pushing for.
My name is Glenn Allen. I'm from South Division High School, Milwaukee Violence Free Zone. My background mainly comes from being in the gang. That's the reason why I do what I do today, because I noticed that there's a lot of gangs coming into the schools, and if I can just do something by helping them, before they get deeply involved, because right now when you come here, it's more like a wannabe, more like a follower. You're looking for that someone to lead you into the gang for real. So if I can stop them right then and there from getting involved, then it's a good.
And my background just comes from me trying to live the life that I see these young guys living now, was trying to be in the streets, trying to hang out, trying to put myself in situations where I knew I had no reason to be there, but I did it anyway. And just getting a hard lesson learned at a young age.
How you doing? I'm Jesse Karalevich with the Violence Free Zone at South Division High School. I myself went to South Division High School back in the 90s sometime. And me, as far as how I got here, I was pretty negative leader in the community for a long time as far as using drugs, selling drugs, and just decided that after I went to prison and learned my lesson that I was going to be a positive leader in somehow, some way, and it's been, 5-6 years coming, but I finally found a home, and this is definitely where I want to be and where I need to be, not only for myself, but for you guys also as students of high schools now. And I'm just here to be a positive reinforcement the way I can, to listen, to guide, to help.
Actually, my first time serving youth, I was 16 years old, and I was in a program that was in like the Brown Deer area. So I served some kids from the north side of Milwaukee, some Brown Deer, some in the Mequon area. And I found out I was really good at serving youth, but I was not serving the community that I wanted to. I really wanted to work with kids who kind of went through my experiences and had it rough like me. I knew somebody that worked for Latino Community Center, and when I had my daughter, I expressed to this woman that if I was going to spend any time away from my daughter, I wanted to do it. I wanted to spend my time doing something that really made a difference. And so she told me about coming to Latino Community Center. Well, I came one day to a teen night, and there was a very diverse group of kids. They were black, it was Hispanic, it was white, it was Asian, and I fell in love. Right off top, I walked in, and I never stopped going back. I started going to the schools, teaching in classes, talking about issues around drugs, family communication, even sex, and it became natural that I would move into the high schools and start working with them every single day. The program was put into place prior to me coming in, but I was already serving those youth, and quite frankly, I've worked in about 3 or 4 different programs that serve teenagers, and this is the best one that I've ever worked for. This is where I've seen true formation. The beautiful thing about it is that we're not just talking to you like right now I'm talking to you, but I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm not just going to be gone and leave you to do all the work. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to hold your hand in the areas I need to hold your hand, and I'm going to let you go when I need to let you go, but you will always be able to find me.
I'm here to work at South Division High School. I grew up in the Milwaukee, south side of Milwaukee neighborhood. I myself went to private schools in the south side. Went to a private high school, but I was always around in the neighborhood coming up at a young age. I was always involved in the community centers and the programs and the summer programs and the after-school programs. And then when I was able to get a job, I worked at a community center right off the bat, worked with the young kids as I got older, worked with the middle-aged kids, and now I'm working with the high school kids. So it was just a natural progression, and that it was real natural for me to be here and work here. And it's been a great experience to be learning from a bunch of wonderful people. That I'm a college student. I learn more every day here than I've learned in any class at a university level, and I really appreciate that. And not a lot of people appreciate the work that a lot of these people do just because of who they are, where they come from, and it's sad, but we're here becoming a movement. So hopefully a lot of people can realize that, and I'm here hoping to carry on the movement to the next generation.